have a new chair. You can't even see it. I bend it down. I have a new chair. I have a new chair. I can spin around it. Oh, I could if the bed went in the way. Woo! Hey beauts, Fanny Ann here. It's been a while. As you can see, there is a different kind of lighting. There's a different kind of background. I'm in a different position. Purely because I am working at the moment because Christmas is coming up and money and etc. I'm in retail and I come home late and I go to work early, so I don't have a lot of time to make videos while the sunlight is still available for me to use, because natural light is the best, I think, personally. Mate, that light is really good. I mean, it's probably going to burn a hole into my ceiling because it is the hottest light known to man. So yeah, new setup. You can see my DVDs. Look at that collection. You can also see my exercise cross trainer, which is actually now a hat rack and clothes rail because exercise isn't a thing. It's just an extra place to put my clothes. Yeah, I should really use that. Probably from now on for a little while, unless I get a day off, it's going to be this kind of lighting and this kind of space. I'm rambling, which you knows. Today's vlog is going to be about phobias that I've found that are really strange. Some of these ones are mental. Like, I have a thing, I think mine's called thalassophobia, I think, I'm not too sure. It's the fear of like the sea and open water and things, which is pretty normal phobia because, you know, we're not supposed to be in the sea. We're not natural to it. I don't have fins or gills, I shouldn't be there. There's things there that should be there and they have really big teeth. So, not going in. Okay, so obviously some phobias are really strange. And some of the names are ridiculous, so I'm going to put the spelling down below, and if you know how to say it and I'm saying it wrong, let me know, because I probably am going to say every single one of these incredibly wrong. Diapnophobia, whatever. And it's a fear of dinner parties, and I don't, like, I kind of get you don't want to have like maybe like the social interaction of a dinner party. You might be a bit like antisocial or a bit of an introvert, but parties, especially dinner, especially food parties, why would you not go somewhere where you get free food and free alcohol? I even if you hate like talking to people and hate eating in front of people, it's free. Someone has cooked you dinner and given you wine, you go to that, you eat chicken and drink Pinot Noir. Arithmophobia, I think I said that right, is the fear of numbers. It's kind of hard to avoid that in life, isn't it? I mean, there's numbers fucking everywhere. I mean, the only numbers I love are the ones that's in my paycheck. As long as there's 2 commas in my paycheck, I'm good. You'll be fucked if, you know, you go to bingo or you play the lottery. I mean, if you win the lottery, then you're not fucked. I mean, if you win the lottery, after looking all the numbers go past and you've had a panic attack, you should then start to love numbers because you've won the lottery. Selenophobia is the fear of the moon. If you're a werewolf, if you're Professor Lupin, if you're Taylor Lawton, then I kind of understand why you don't like the moon. You know, don't go outside at night. You don't open your curtains at night. I mean, the moon is a beautiful thing to look at. Like, it's such a shame when people have fears like this, where you can't see the beauty. People should probably say the same to me, because I don't see the beauty of scuba diving. I don't get to see all the coral reefs and all the beautiful fishes swimming around, because if I turn left and there's a shark coming out with his mouth open, the beautiful fishes and coral reefs would have been pointless to see, because I won't remember them, because I'll be fucking dead. Aphobia is a fear of youth, which I kind of understand because most teenagers and kids are fucking little shits. The British ones, majority are little fucking shits, and they throw stuff at you and like spit on you and that. Maybe I've just had bad experiences, I don't know. I get a hatred towards youths, like some of them, and I get like a intolerance towards them, but a fear. I don't really, like, generally scared of children. I mean, little kids I'm alright with, don't get me wrong, I love little children, they're funny. So when they hit like teenage years, when they start being little fucking shits, and they wear their caps backwards and put on black hoodies and start roaming the streets, looking for trouble. Allodorophobia. Allodora. Alohomora. Leviosa. Garden Leviosa. Allodora. Fuck's sake. Anyway, that's a fear of opinions. You know, I get that if their opinions are fucking wrong. If their opinions are disgusting and their opinions are fucking wrong, then I get it. I kind of understand, but at the same time, you can't have a fear of someone telling you that they don't like your scarf. You just start screaming and crying on the floor. They think that they probably really offended you. But it says a fear of opinions, so it could be nice opinions. They could really like your scarf and you're still crying and screaming on the floor. Genophobia, definitely said that one right, this was great. It's a fear of knees. Jesus, you're fucked in the summer because everyone has their knees out in the summer. Like, don't go swimming, don't go out in the summer, don't go to, where else do people have? A knobbly knees competition, because they're a real thing. It's such a British thing. So a knobbly knees competition. How knobbly? Your knees compared to their knees. Mine are the knobbliest. Like, I love a knee. What's wrong with a knee? Sometimes people's knees look like little babies' faces, and I've seen a picture of it and I'm going to find it and put it up. You see those baby-faced knees? They're cute. There's my knee. That's right. I don't have any joggers on. Sitting in my underwear cause I just don't care. Let's see if you can guess this one. Dutch phobia. That's right, it's a fear of Dutch people. Why Dutch? Like, they also have another one, Francophobia, which is a fear of French people, but that's the only two I found, like, that are a fear of a nation. Like, there's no other people apart from Dutch and French that people have fears of. Is it because of, like, the baguettes and the croissants, and that they have very artsy films that are just black and white with no sound? Their ambulances sound like three men having a threesome. Family Guy quote. And with Dutch people, is it because, I don't think I know any stereotypes of Dutch people. They're like clogs, don't they? Is it because of the clogs? French people make the best pastries ever. If you don't like French people and fear of French people, you do not get to eat any sort of pastry ever. You're just not allowed. Or baguettes. You're just not allowed to do it. If you don't like Dutch people, you can never wear clogs. Not that you'd want to wear clogs, but you can never wear clogs. This is a ridiculous name for this fear, and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna say it slowly. Hexakosioihexekontahexaphobia. Okay. That's a fear of the number 666. So, not fear of the devil, but a fear of just 666, the number. Which, if anything, I kind of get it, because, you know, some people don't like evil things and some people are a bit scared of Satanist and demonic stuff, but the name alone killed me and I had to say it out. I mean, there's the fucking why? Why? Who? Right, someone clearly went to someone who makes up phobia names and went, this is the phobia I have. I've met a few other people that are scared of the number 666. Can you make up a name for it, please? And he must have sat there and gone, I'll start with Hex, because, you know, I put Hex on you, it's kind of good, it goes with it. And then what should I do? And then he fell asleep on his keyboard, woke up, and that's what he got, and then put phobia at the end of it. And he went, yeah, fuck it, that'll do. Porphyrophobia. Porphyrophobia. Fucking hell. Why do they make them so hard? Why can't they just say what it is? This is the fear of the colour purple. Grimace. You're not a fan of Grimace or Barney. It's like the only purple things I can think of. Plums. I can't think of anything else that's purple in the world. How can you draw such a big blank and can't think of any? 3 things I can think in the world that are purple. Grimace, Barney, and plums. That's a great combination for a good dinner party. Anaptophobia is the fear. Sorry, I'm looking down because I'm reading these. Anaptophobia is the fear of being single. Now, if I had that fear, I'd be dead already. I would have already gone because great fear. Are you constantly, if you have this fear, are you constantly in a relationship because you're so scared of being single? Are you like in one? I mean, are you like out one, in one, out one, in one, or will never dump someone because you don't want to be alone even if you don't want to be with that person? Because if you're in one, out one constantly, then that you'll get a reputation and then you probably would never want, no one will ever want to be with you. So that's like a vicious circle. Or do you have many cats? If you have more than 12 of one certain animal, it's not looking good for you. I say 12. 10's probably a push as well, to be honest with you. Sesquipedalophobia, ironically, is a fear of long words. I mean, if they ever meet a person that's got the phobia of 666, they're pretty much fucked if they ask them what their phobia is. So don't, if anyone ever says to you, if you have this phobia of a fear of really long words and anyone ever says to you, I have a phobia of 666, don't ask them what their phobia is called, because you will start crying and it won't be good for anyone. I mean, I remember in school, we had like a day where we learnt the longest words in the dictionary. I mean, do you pretend to be ill that day and go home? You're like, this is enough for me. I can't handle anti-establishmentarianism and I need to leave. I just like saying anti-establishmentarianism because I learned it in school and I was like, fuck yeah, I just learned the longest word in the dictionary. What you could fucking do about it? Nothing. What? When have I ever used that word? I don't even know what it means, and I've never used it in life apart from twice in this video, and I never will. If anyone ever says to me, what's the longest word you know, I'm going to say that Hexakosioihexekontahexaphobia one. So fuck you, anti-establishmentarianism. Oh, my Toy Story car. It's like, yeah. Weirdest phobia is a fear of beautiful women. So if you're watching this video, you need to, you know, and you're crying and screaming because you're scared of me, I'm so sorry. Hexakosioihexekontahexaphobia is a fear of beards, which, to be honest with you, you're pretty much fucked if you live in England and you have that fear, because every single boy from the age of about, well, from the age where they can start growing a beard, so that's what, like 17, 18? Before that they get that little like patchy pube beard that doesn't, little pootash, doesn't do anything. So yeah, from the age of like 17 to like 50, every single person has a fucking beard if they can grow it, because beards are popular. And don't get me wrong, I love a beard. I love a beard. They look nice. If you can maintain it and not have a scraggle going on, ginger scraggle. Yeah, so every single person, I don't know if it's like it in America, but I know for a fact in England, every single fucking person between the age of 18 and 50 has a fucking beard. So if you have hexakosioihexekontahexaphobia, you don't like beards, don't come to England. And if you live in England and you have it, don't go outside. Papaphobia is the fear of the Pope. Now, unless you're an 8-year-old boy who's part of the Catholic Church, I don't understand why you have that fear. I may get in trouble for saying that. Pilodophobia is the fear of bald people. Now, there are some powerful bald people out there. Do you know what? I'm going to put up all the bald people you're missing out on seeing and talking to because of this fear. If you have this fear, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to look away before I put the pictures up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you enjoy all those bald people? Bald people's heads are fun to slap. Makes a good sound. Can't talk. Makes a good sound. Arachibutyrophobia, that would do, is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. I mean, what a ridiculous thing to say out loud. There must be just one person in the world that has this fear, and they thought, I need to make a name for this and then put it on Google. Someone needs to know that I have this fear. It's so easily avoided. Just don't fucking eat peanut butter and your life will be fine. This one I'm sure you've heard before. It's like the number one of the weirdest fears. Anatideophobia, which is the fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you. Saying it out loud really makes me laugh, because I'm like, why a duck? Why have all the fucking animals that are like, could possibly be terrifying and be watching you? Why a duck? Why not a goose? Or a swan? Or a moorhen? I don't understand why it's a duck. I don't, like, it makes me laugh so much. The thought of someone trying to shop and constantly being on edge, like, has to walk the long way home because the quick way is past a pond. I need to meet this person and ask them how it affects their daily life, having this fear. And then give them a hug. And make a quacking noise in their ear. Phonophobia is the fear of everything. No words for this, because when you think logically and sit there and think about how many things there are in the world, how many different objects and people and places there are in the world, absolutely trillions, how can you have a fear of all of them? I mean, this means, like, just the stuff in front of me, you have a fear of remote controls, you have a fear of straighteners, you have a fear of makeup brushes, you have a fear of cups, you have a fear of fucking candles, everything. There must be something you're not scared of. Like, that means you have a fear of yourself. and you're like going outside in air and TV and skin, and I don't understand how you do your daily. I'm fear of walking, fear of blinking. It's weird. I can't even sit here and go into that. It's the strangest thing I've ever heard in my life. And we'll end with one that is funny to me. It is phobophobia, which is a fear of phobias, which is a vicious fucking circle. How is that even possible to have a fear of fears? You're fearing fears, but fearing a fear is a fear? Anyway, that's enough for today. It's enough of the phobias. Let me know if you found any more weird fucking phobias, or if you have one that hasn't got a name, let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for coming and seeing me today in this new setup. This will probably be like this for a little while. I really appreciate it. Push all those lovely little buttons at the bottom, like, share, favourite, subscribe and all that jazz. Remember to follow your dreams no matter how small they are. Unless your dream is to become a duck and scare someone, don't fucking do it. Unless your dream is to supply peanut butter to someone who doesn't like peanut butter, don't do it. And I will see all of you beautiful people in the next one. Bye! I mean, I couldn't have a fear of everything. I love coffee way too much to have a fear of it. It will ruin me. It's really cold. I talked for too long. That is a cold, cold coffee.